Legoland at Christmas is Legoland Windsor's annual festive event, so I'm spending the day at this family theme park with Andy from Coaster Crazy to find out what this year's offering is all about. We'll be enjoying the ride offering, checking out the Christmas decorations around the park and witnessing Legoland lit up at night. So let's head down to Legoland at Christmas. Good morning from Legoland Windsor. It's Legoland at Christmas. So I'm going to go and investigate the park. They've got pretty much a full ride lineup, just no minifigure speedway, but just about everything else is open. It was awesome here last year, really Christmassy, got about 10,000 Christmas trees, so let's go and explore. So there used to be a monorail here. They have whipped it down already. I think they only announced it was going to close a couple of weeks ago, and yet it has completely gone. You reckon? Yeah, that looks pretty unavailable. So many trees. Oh look, it's Mr. Coaster Crazy. Andy, how you doing?
Hey up, you're alright. I'm on the Pocket 3 now.
You are? Well, all the DJI gear. So we're at Legoland Windsor. Where are we heading? Because we're just sort of wandering, aren't we?
Well, we're drinking coffee at the minute, so yeah, probably head down towards Flight the Skyline. I'm currently on a 40-minute wait. This is potentially the best, well it is, there's no doubt about it, it's the best theme park Christmas event in the country. It really is. There's pretty much a full offering of rides, all the Christmas trees everywhere. It's just never ending with theming and decorations and the offering that's here.
How many Christmas trees do you reckon are here?
Hundreds.
Rough count. Only hundreds?
Well, maybe thousands.
I think tens of thousands. When you look at how many more they'll have around the park, I think they've chopped down a forest. Yeah, at least.
I think so. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, we'll go on some rides. We should have a good day. Park is open till 5 o'clock tonight.
Yeah.
So we should see the park in the dark as well.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Well, we have the return of the festive feast pizza. That was quite good last year. Into Lego Mythica we go. Heading into the Flight of the Skyline Plaza. It's such a magical part of the park, this. The music is awesome and Maximus is growling down at us. It's a 40-minute queue. Let's go fly with a Skyline. Well, up the stairs we go into Flight of the Skyline. It's all nice and UV. It's like going to some sort of rave with numbers on the floor, like an educational rave. Hopscotch rave. Flight of the Skyline is simply one of the best rides we have here at Legoland. It's also the best flying theatre in the world, in my opinion, other than maybe the Avatar one, but that's more of a motorbike theatre than a flying one. It's just so good. The scenes are really good. The audio is amazing. Like, I really love the soundtrack. It's just a really, really cool ride. Andy, Flight of the Skyline, what are you saying?
It's amazing, isn't it? It's like you said, it's one of the best flying theatres in the world. We're getting people are bumping into us here. They should have high-vis jackets on when you're vlogging these days. No, it's amazing. We queued about 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Around.
As advertised.
Yeah, and it's such a good ride. The smell pods and the getting sprayed, and yeah, it's just an immersive experience. And
speaking of smells, I think we're around the back of the pizza place right now.
I know, I can smell garlic bread. But no, awesome ride. Awesome. Well worth coming just to Legoland, just to come and ride that.
I agree. And as I said in there, Merlin doing a flying theatre better than Disney. How did that happen? So much Christmas. And here we see Merlin's big new investment for 2025. Right, we're going to head into the magical forest now to see all the funky little Mythica characters. Let's go and explore. I do love the Mythica music, it's so cool. Epic. Oh, look at this. Trippy. It's so cool they've got this around the back of Mythica here. Look at these little pandas. Raymond Rhino thinks you should like this video. Oh, here comes the dragon. He's come to ask you to subscribe. Yeah, it's a nice little walkthrough, I think. It's a really cool little addition here. When Merlin do those little things, it's appreciated, but they don't do them often enough. So last time I was here, this was all a hive of construction. As you can see, they've all painted it up now. It's looking much cleaner. Always good to see a bit of upkeep going on around the parks. So we're going to go and spin on a spider. I believe the spider's name's Gary. Gary Spider. And this is what we're riding. Well, here we are on the Jolly Rocker.
Here we go.
Well, Jolly Roger was fine. It's a pirate ship. It did what pirate ships do. Some slightly odd operations there. Very slow loading and unloading times where they're doing it all through the same air gates rather than using the ones the other side that have just closed off. Very odd, but there you go. Merlin logic. I'm not going to lie, that Christmas tree ice cream looks pretty hench. Alright, Farmer Joe, you got some chicken for me. So here in Farmer Joe's, this meal cost me £10.60 with Merlin annual pass discount. It would have been £13 ordinarily for a fairly standard buffalo chicken meal with chips and an empty Coke. The reason the Coke is empty is because the premix machine is entirely flat, so we're waiting for them to go and jazz some gas into there so we can actually have a fizzy drink that's fizzy. Otherwise, it doesn't look too bad if a little bit sloppy. It is Aramark food after all. Well, that food wasn't too bad. It was pretty standard Aramark fare, but given how bad some Aramark stuff is, that was certainly passable. And for a tenner, can't really grumble. I am going to go and fill my cup up with drink now, though. So unfortunately, one ride that's not open for this event is Minifigure Speedway, Legoland's new for 2024 pair of dueling boomerang coasters. Really fun attraction and a really good investment for the park. Unfortunately, not available during Legoland at Christmas. Well, a controversial and shameless coaster cred, Duplo Dino Coaster, is up next. Because why not, eh? This guy reckons I should ride it.
I have to wait for
Well, that was a world-class, life-changing experience. I really enjoyed the sprawling, lengthy layout on that, packed full of crazy and inventive elements. Yeah, no, that is definitely filed under creds a cred. That was deeply average, as you'd expect for a Duplo coaster that is made for tiny children. But it took me up to 320 coaster credits, so as shameless as that was, there was some purpose to it. So where things are closed, they're all kind of closed off by Christmas trees, which makes you sort of forget the ride today, because you just go, oh, Christmas! And forget there's a closed ride that you can no longer access. But for the most part, they've done quite well in getting the majority of the park open. So much better than a lot of Christmas events. Obviously, you go to Chessington, you get a fraction of the park. Alton Towers give you CBeebies. I'm still getting used to the gimbal controls on this, by the way, so my footage is going to be a little bit amateurish while I still figure out this new camera. But on the whole, I think Legoland at Christmas, they offer a lot. And that's good to see. We want to see more parks do this. Come on, Merlin, you can do this with your other parks too if you really wanted to. So other than Minifigure Speedway, the other main rides that are closed are all the water rides, including Coast Guard HQ. Obviously, the log flume was closed. And again, we've got trees. It's just Coast Guard celebrating Christmas. There's no rides here. We're not very busy. No one's out getting in trouble on the way. So we're just having a nice Christmas party. So we're heading into the haunted house monster party, because we're monsters like Donnie Dracula here. 25-minute queue, not ideal but not terrible either. This is of course a madhouse. It's about the 15th mad heist of the year that I've been on, and yes, I am going to keep using it as a collective term.
Says a lot, Brian.
I declare the most spectacular party trick ever ready!
Well, as we're queuing to get out of Monster House Haunted Party, Haunted House Monster Party, or whichever variation of those four words you choose to row with. It's all right. I mean, it's a madhouse at the end of the day, and madhouses all do broadly the same thing, but with slightly different theming. That one is themed to Lego characters having a massive party and then making a room go upside down, because that's what vampires do, isn't it? One of Dracula's favourite pastimes there was just turning people's rooms upside down, just for a laugh, just for bants. You wouldn't think squirrels are really into Lego, but this guy's really Inuit. Well, the drag race down there looks like it's been defeated by leaves, which is a shame because this is one of the coolest little parts of Miniland, I think, watching the cars race along this track. Well, the sheep are bleating, probably angry that this cable car's not in operation. I mean, they're stuck up there because the cable car just can't be bothered to go and collect their sheep. No one's getting lamb for dinner tonight. And the train also not working. I mean, some really poor transport situations here up this rock. I mean, they're a bit screwed. And bringing back memories of the Can-Can coaster Eurosat at Europa Park. No matter how many times you walk through Miniland, you'll always spot things you haven't seen before. That's all the fans of the channel on tour. And here's the Christmas market, just like the Christmas market vlog series I got up on the channel. Go check that out. Well, the Christmas vibes are definitely here as the light gets darker. Apart from this guy, he's just angry at everything, even Christmas. And doesn't the Knight's Kingdom Castle look awesome, all lit up in purple? It is the colour of Knights. Our 20-minute queue for the dragon. I still have the dancing bear here, still promoting animal cruelty here at Legoland Windsor. Let me know what secrets you have down in my comments, and I promise I won't share them.
And keep your arms and legs inside the dragon.
Well, a really solid ride on the dragon there. It's quite a fun coaster. As you can see behind me now, we're getting some really interesting colours in the sky, and the blue of the castle stands out really nicely. Well, having ridden the dragon, we're now going to go and ride his apprentice, because this is a coaster credit I don't have yet, and the queue's dropped down. So let's go and get a newbie. Coaster number 321. How moody does that sky look though? Epic. Well, how awesome does this look around here now? Full Christmas nighttime vibes here at Legoland Windsor. And Dragon's Apprentice was okay, actually mildly forceful in places, a lot more of a slightly less shameless cred than Duplo Dino Coaster was, and all in all that was pretty good fun. I've got to say though, it looks amazing around here. This looks awesome all lit up at night here, so let's show you around. Look how awesome the castle looks. Well, it really is a Christmas Lego wonderland here at Legoland Windsor. And when it's got dark, the lights have switched on. And it's really nice atmosphere. We've got the Christmas music blaring out.
I didn't know they did this. You know what parade going on?
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! Oh wow, look. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
10 more sleeps to go!
And Ninjago looks all nice lit up as well. Well, it may look a bit like General Grievous's lightsabers. We're actually in the queue for Lego Ninjago. So we weren't planning on doing Ninjago, but we walked up to have a check out of the lights because it all looked nicely lit up, and it had a 5-minute queue. So we thought, why not, eh? Kick, punch, it's all in the mind. A solid ride on Ninjago there. I still find that ride system a bit unintuitive. The way you just sort of go like this a lot, like you're chopping someone for no reason. Why would you be chopping someone? But it's okay. I think the ride system's good. It's sort of a track dark ride system. I think some of the screens are good, and like there's a general storyline through it as you're just going on some ninja training and destroying snakes. But yeah, I think a better shooting system would make that a much more fun ride, in my opinion. Andy just wants his moment.
I beat him.
I always lose. Joe beat me as well.
Yeah, I'm not very good on that. It's quite.
You just sort of go like this and hope that something good happens, and sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
I'd prefer if it had guns on it.
Yeah, I do as well.
Or none at all.
Or actual swords.
Yeah, well, like we were saying, the next ride they could get here was, you know, something like a trackless dark ride would be really good. I don't know what IP they could go for, but there's plenty out there in the Lego range.
Oh,
at the
absolutely,
moment,
yeah. A Lego Batman dark ride, that'd be fun.
I was thinking about it, you know, Lego DC or Lego Marvel or something like that would be really good here.
We're riding Legoland Windsor's new creepy dark ride, Train Up a Hill. Why is it so oddly sinister? Well, that's all from a really good day here at Legoland at Christmas. I think operationally, maybe things could be improved in places. There were a lot of very slow loading, but the park wasn't too crazily busy. The rides we got on were all good. Flight of the Skyline is still one of my favourite rides here at Legoland and indeed in the UK. Great to get a couple of new coaster creds as well, and of course hang out with Andy here from Coaster Crazy, and we've just had a really good day, had some good food, and now I'm off to Reading Winter Wonderland, which controversially, that video will be up already, so I'm going to put that at the end of the video here, and you can watch that now if you like. Otherwise I'm going to leave it there for now, so have a great Christmas, and I shall catch you soon. Cheers, bye!